Hello children, hi. Hope you all had a good time. Yes. So we are living in our country, India, isn't it? Our country is India. Yes. In what India is today? What India today is? Actually, it is a contribution of several great leaders from the ages. Okay, there are many leaders, many great people lived in India years ago, contributed many things, many achievements. Means their achievements are great to the Indian society, we say. In the various spheres of life, they have given us much things to our country. The contributions, the achievements, the success, everything is very important to the Indian society. So today we are going to learn about those great people lived in India and what are their achievements, etc. Okay, so the lesson of today is our human heritage. Our human heritage. Heritage, you know, isn't it, children? You already learned about non-material heritage and all. Isn't it? Heritage, something that is transmitting from one generation to another generation. It can be religious rituals, customs, traditional arts, different dance forms, music, etc. These are the things that are transmitted from one generation to the other generations. But here we are going to learn about human heritage. Okay, so page number 94, our human heritage. Time to warm up. Here you can see the image of Aryabhatta, then Kabir Das, Mother Teresa. These are the great people lived in India years ago, contributed many things to our society. They taught us many good lessons. The teachings are very important to us. Okay, let's see what are those teachings or the achievements, the contributions. Okay, time to know. India has been a land of great thinkers, philosophers, scientists, economists, mathematicians and poets. Once in India, you know, there were great thinkers, poets were there, then many great mathematicians were there, philosophers were there, those who are good in philosophy, scientists, many people were there in India. Okay, since now also. Since ancient times, Indian scholars have earned fame the world over. Since ancient times, from earlier ages onwards, Indian scholars, they earned a great name. Fame means popularity in the world. They contributed to the country's progress through their achievements. Through the success, they contributed the country's progress. Because of them, our country got progress, we say. Okay. First person we are going to learn about, the great person, is Kabir Das. Who is Kabir Das? Kabir Das. What are the contributions of him to the society, Indian society? What are his achievements? We will learn now about Kabir Das. Kabir was a saint and a poet. He was a great poet, okay, and a saint, a holy person, we say. It is believed that he was born around 1440. He was born around the year 1440. He was adopted by a Muslim weaver family of Nehru and his wife Nima in Varanasi. Okay, he was adopted. He means someone gave this child to this Muslim family. Okay. He was not with his own parents, we say. He was adopted by this Muslim family in Varanasi. Kabir could not write and therefore expressed his poems orally. He don't know how to write, so he expressed his whatever poem he expressed through orally, through his mouth. He just used to tell. His verses and couplets or dohas are still popular. Verses, the writings, the other people used to write for him. Maybe that writings are there now. Okay, he don't know how to write. He could not write, so he used to tell everything orally. Then later people copied it, isn't it? And couplets means dohas, the what is that? Lines of this poem, that is called doha. They are still popular. Now also it is so popular. Now I think you would have learned about Kabir's dohas in Hindi, in your language textbook, isn't it? Kabir's dohas is very popular, Kabir's dohas, and children learn Kabir dohas in languages, Hindi, Telugu and all. Okay, he was a saint and he tirelessly preached harmony between Hindus and Muslims. He was a saint and tirelessly, with great effort, he used to preach harmony between Hindus and Muslims. He tried to maintain a peaceful environment between Hindus and Muslims. He always tried that between Hindus and Muslims. Instead of fighting and all, he used to maintain that harmony, a peaceful environment, an agreement we say between them. For that he worked a lot. He also strongly opposed religious rituals. He don't like people doing some religious practices and all, and believed in one God. He always believed in one God. There is only one God. In that he believed. Some of his works are included in the holy book of the Sikhs, Sikh Guru Granth Sahib. Holy book of Sikh is Guru Granth Sahib. This is the holy book of Sikh people. So in this book they have included many writings or many poems of Kabir Das. Okay, so he was a great saint, he was a great poet, he was saint as well as a poet. Kabir Das was a great saint and poet. And he has no parents, means what happened actually, he was adopted by some Muslim family. They look after him, we say. They are not his real parents. But he could not write, and so he expressed everything orally, and he always tried to maintain a good relationship between Hindus and Muslims. He always believed in one God, and Kabir dohas is very famous. Dohas, the poems, the lines of poems, we say, they are so famous, and still now also it is very popular, very famous, and children, we are so lucky that you are learning those dohas or poems in your languages, in English, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam. In all languages we can learn his poems, or dohas we say. Especially in Hindi language, children are learning Kabir dohas. Okay. Then his famous works are there in holy book of Sikh called Guru Granth Sahib. Okay. Now Tansen. Next is Tansen. Next great person we are going to learn about, Tansen. Tansen was one of the greatest singers. He was one of the greatest composers of Hindustani classical music. A great singer of Hindustani classical music. Different musics are the classical Hindustani classical music. So he was great singer in Hindustani music. He was born in Gwalior about 600 years ago. 600 years ago he born in Gwalior. Okay. Then Tansen was not only an expert at singing but also at instrumental music. He was not at all, he was not only expert in singing, he is not only a great singer but also he used to play instrument. So he was expert in instrumental music also. You can see the image of the Tansen holding an instrument and playing, isn't it? So he is expert in instrumental music also. Okay. So he was a great singer and composer of Hindustani classical music. Actually, there are two types of classical music: Carnatic music from South India and Hindustani classical music from North India, isn't it? So he was famous in Hindustani classical music, and he was not only expert in the singing, but also he used to play instrumental music. He used to play instrument. He was one of the 9 jewels or ratnas in Mughal Emperor Akbar's court. In Akbar's court, when Akbar was ruling, in his court there were 9 jewels, or 9, we say 9 ratnas, we can say 9 ratnas, navaratnas, or 9 jewels named 9 people, great people were there in Akbar's court, and for advising him, for giving solution of when any problems arises, and each one has their own duty. So 9 jewels we say, or 9 navaratnas we say, or 9 great people, wise people were there. Among them, he was one of them. He was one among them. Okay. He was also honored with the title Mian by Akbar. Akbar used to call him as Mian. Who gave this title to Tansen? Akbar. The great king gave this name Mian to the singer Tansen. It is believed that he was so impactful as singer that his Raga Deepak could light lamps and Raga Megha Malhar could bring down rain. See, he was such a great singer, such a great singer. Because of his singing, what is happening, you know? It is great effect. There is a great effect on his singing, or the power. Because of his power of singing, what happens? His Raga Deepak. Raga Deepak. You know what is Raga Deepak? Raga Deepak is a song actually. When Tansen sing this song, what happens? Lamps lights by their own. It could light lamps. And Raga Megha Malhar. Raga Megha Malhar. Megha Malhar. This is another song. Actually, when he sings this, what happens? It causes fire in the, that much power it is there. Or we can say, when he sings Raga Malhar, rain, it happens to rain. It could bring down rain. That is the specialty of Raga Megha Malhar. Okay, so there are 2 ragas, Raga Deepak and Raga Megha Malhar. So while singing these 2 ragas, what happens? Because of the power of the song, it causes fire in the area of performance, or where he is performing, the area, the place where he sings. What happens? Yes, the clouds come and it happens, it could rain when he sing Raga Megha Malhar. And what about Raga Deepak? Yes, it could light lamps. Okay, these are the 2 famous ragas. Means that much power is there in his singing. It means that legend says, the famous people says that his raga has power to bring the effect of rain. Okay, so we learned about Kabir Das and we learned about Tansen. Kabir Das, he was a great saint, a great poet, and his poems are still famous, popular today, and he always believed in one God, and his famous works are included in holy book of Sikh called Guru Granth Sahib. And Tansen was a great singer and a great composer, and he was one among the 9 jewels in the Akbar's court. Akbar used to call him as Mian. Akbar gave the title Mian to Tansen, and his song is such a it has such power. Means when he used to sing, what happens? Yeah, raga, when he sing Raga Deepak, it could light lamps, and what about the Raga Megha Malhar? It could bring out rain. So legends used to tell that his raga has power, that such a power it has, it bring out rain. That's much impactful he sings, or we say that much power is there in his singing. Okay, children?